already did an intro, oops. Today I'm going to be filming a video which I filmed last year, I think. It's the same sort of video, the same sort of vibe. My hair is a mess, please don't judge. But anyway, so last year I filmed like a video where I think I called it Tea Talk, and I don't know if it's still on my channel or if I deleted it, but I have the tea again. The tea has came back, and today is the 4th of August, and I wanted to film this video again because I wanted to do like one for each year that I go into school, and so yeah, I am going into year 11 this time. Last time I was going into year 10, and I basically talked about my worries for year 10 and my advice for year 9, and then some other random things. This time I'm going to do the exact same thing, but I'm going to do my worries for year 11 and my advice for year 10, and I'll just be drinking my tea most of the way through because why not? And that's the whole point of this video, to basically give you the tea on what I am excited for, looking forward to, worried about, everything that I'm thinking about for year 11 and all the advice I have to give for year 10. I think I'm going to start off with my advice for year 10 because I have just experienced it and it's less likely for me to forget. So in year 10, my start was very good. I was still motivated from year 9. I knew I had my exams the year after, and I really wanted to do well in all my GCSE years. So I started off with a very good year. September and October were a great year. Not a great year, were a great couple of months. I still suffered from things like self-consciousness, and I still do, but not to the extent that it was then, because I was still like trying to recover after like the bad year I had of year 9. So I was still trying to recover from that. So I was still like very self-conscious, very shy, and yeah. But then as the years gone on, I became more confident, not like fully confident. I'm not like, oh my god, look at me, I am the big I am. I want to do like, I want to speak in front of the class and stuff. Like that was still not something I can do, and I still find it hard to contribute to class. I do it a lot more, and I do like to, sorry about like the drilling downstairs, I will get into all of that like later on in the video, but I want to talk about this part first. So yeah, so I'm still conscious about answering, but I felt like as the year went on, the more likely I was able to speak and like give my own opinions on something, especially in English. English really has started to get better for me in year 9. English I only started liking when we started doing the GCSE course. I still wasn't like really good at it, but I managed to move up a set into set 2. I was so happy because I've been waiting to move up sets since year 7, and to only get moved up in year 10, that just really like showed how much I've worked hard to be able to get into that set. And yeah, so I was super happy about getting into that for English. Also, I kind of like enjoyed media a lot more. I was definitely a lot more interested in it, and I definitely want to do and pursue a career in media. As I said, I will get onto that in a bit, but this is advice for year 10. So, but the thing is, I had up till about January, I really struggled. After around November to January, maybe February, I really struggled as some drama happened within my friendship group. It caused a big divide, and we have not really resolved it. We are still struggling, like it's not as bad, but I definitely don't have to think about the person anymore. I definitely don't have to deal with threatening comments that they used to say to me. I'd used to have them like threatening to hurt me in a physical way, and now I don't really experience that. And I definitely think, I know this is really cliche and a lot of people say this, and some people don't agree with this because they don't really know what some people have been through, but for me, the growth that I've had for love of K-pop and BTS has really helped me, and I started studying K-pop and BTS around the time that all this was happening. I just felt it really helped me, and that's why it means so much to me, and that's why I went to the concerts and things like that. But yeah, so that was it. Kind of like that my motivation started to go down as that was happening, and I definitely think as I got more throughout the year, the less motivated I was, because in year 9 you are starting your GCSE, so you're like, oh my god, I need to revise every single day, I need to do all this revision, I need to get ready for year 11. But then when you get into, if you do that and you revise all year 9, or you work hard all year 9, then in year 10 you're a bit like less satisfied, and you just don't want, you feel less motivated, and that's what happened to me. I definitely do recommend, instead of starting revising in year 9, revise in year 10, because if you become too motivated in year 9, then you still be motivated and you still want to do well in your mocks, but I definitely suggest doing that more in year 10, because we only got given 2 weeks to revise for a mock in every single subject. So I was very stressed. I didn't really show that on my mock vlog, but I was very stressed, and I think I could have done a lot better like I did in year 9. In year 9 I was getting grade 7s and grade 8s, and this year I got more grade 5 and grade 6s, so it does sort of show that if you are motivated the whole way through, you will do well. And because I was as motivated in year 10, I didn't do as well, which is why I'm really starting to push on year 11, because this is when I need to get my motivation back up. Also, I was studying a new language in year 10, which meant I had another subject to sort of like keep going at. Now it isn't a formal exam, I don't have to take any exams, I study it myself. I study Korean, and it keeps me motivated throughout the holidays, because in the holidays it's very easy to lose motivation, and it's like you need to keep motivated, keep doing it. And I've even started practicing my English speech. As for English language, there is a component where you take a speaking exam. It's like a speech you have to do, and I am starting to worry about it, and we was told that we were doing it in year 10, so if you are going into year 10, just beware that you may have to do a like exam. It's not like a proper exam, you just have to say a speech, and then your teacher will give you pass, merit or distinction. It's a separate certificate to your English language certificate. It's still part of it, but you get your English language exam certificate, and then you get your speaking certificate. So there's 2 different certificates, but you get a speaking one. My friend told me that her school might not be doing it, which is a bit confusing, because I don't know if you must do, like all schools do it, but my school does, and all of us, all the sets except from our set, and I think there's one more set that haven't done it, have done their speaking exam. So it is sort of like putting pressure on me now, because I feel like we only have next year to do it. I don't know if we're definitely going to do it still, or if it'll just get put off and put off, put off. We won't get it. I don't know, honestly, because my teacher has been working us with Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, and we haven't really touched on it that much. We've been told about it, we've been told we're going to have to do it, but we've just never actually done it. So yeah, so that's that. I definitely recommend motivating yourself more in year 10 than year 9. If you start motivating yourself, like I said, I motivated myself too much in year 9, and then in year 10 I just kind of lost motivation, and it just wasn't interesting to me anymore. So this year I am definitely going to try and motivate myself more. Also, don't mind my cup. I got this from my friend in year 8 for my birthday. It's a Stitch cup. It's from the Disney store. So, yeah, because Stitch is one of my favourite Disney characters. He's just so cute. And, yeah. But like I said, in year 10, try not to stress yourself out too much, because I know I did. And especially around mocks, I stressed. And, yeah. Also, I had in some subjects, in my maths subject, I had a supply teacher for quite a chunk of my year, and I think that also sort of affected my results at the end of the year, because we hadn't had our actual teacher, which I want to say, Miss Lawrence, you are an amazing teacher. Like, you're one of my favourite maths teachers, because you have just taught us and like not messed around. Like, you and Mr. Abbott are like the best maths teachers out of our year, out of our school, in my opinion, because you just like teach and like you don't let anyone mess around in your class, and I think that's good. So thank you, and I hope that we have Miss Lawrence all the way through and she's not off, because we don't want that, because it affected us a lot. But yeah, so that's all. I don't really have that much advice for year 10. I'd just say keep working hard, try not to stress yourself out too much, because it's not your exams until the year after, but do stay, like, do listen in class, don't mess around, because you are, if you're doing, if you're starting in year 10, your GCSEs, then you only have 2 years to get all of that knowledge for your GCSEs in your head, and the courses are a little bit different to when you're year 7 or year 8 and possibly year 9. If you start in year 9, they have 3 years, but still that is not enough to fully get ready for your GCSEs. So just be careful and try not to let yourself get distracted by other people and other students, because you do need to work hard, and mocks are important in my opinion, because it helps you practice for what the actual GCSE is going to be like. Don't revise every single thing in that course, because you won't have learned everything in the course, but definitely revise what you need to learn and what your teachers will tell you you need to know for your mocks, because it is important and it does reflect. And my teacher told me that, and our class, that if your results that you get on your mocks, if you're like extremely ill and you can't physically do your GCSE, then your mock results will be the results they use to create your GCSE results. So I'm not trying to stress you out by saying that, but do try hard in your mocks, but don't stress yourself out. So that's part of my tea talk and my talk to you guys. That was 30 minutes long and I talked way too much. But yeah, so now I'm going to get into the worries side of year 11, because year 11, it seems like a massive year when you're in year 7 and stuff, and then you think, oh, I've got such a long time until then, and then it comes to year 10, and I only just started realising this at the end of year 10, we will actually leave in like this time next year, and it does get to me and my eyes water, and like I do get really emotional about the fact that everything we do this year is our last set of mocks, our last assembly. Like, it's everything is the last, and like that's why it means a lot to me, because some of these people who I've met in my high school life, some of the people who I am friends with, I may not see after this, and if you think about that more, then it does hit you a lot more, and I definitely even get goosebumps. Like, I've got goosebumps now talking about it, and it does make my eyes water, and I do think like this is a meaningful year for me. It's not all about exams, it's not all about stressing yourself out for these GCSEs, it's about enjoying yourself and making sure you have the best ability of yourself and show off your best ability in this year. Show that you're not stupid, show that you're an amazing student. Maybe like if you haven't been that good in the past, change that around. Show that you can be a good student, and just because this is the last time you're going to get that chance, the last time you're going to be able to enjoy yourself with possibly your whole friendship group. It could just be a few friends that you might not see again. It could be your whole friendship group that you don't see again. So please try and stay away from drama. Don't let people's comments get to you, and I know that is super hard, but honestly, if you are going to get yourself down into drama, then it's not going to help you. You really need to focus in this year and enjoy yourself. Don't let drama and other people's opinions get to you, and that's what I'm telling myself this year, because I am worried that maybe there'll be drama and it might happen like last year or the year before, and I don't want that to happen. So definitely try and stay away from drama. Another thing I'm worried about is we have to apply for colleges or apprenticeships, A-levels, things like that this year, and I am still not fully sure on what path I want to do. I'm not sure if I want to go into a media apprenticeship or if I want to do A-levels. If I was to do A-levels, I think I would be taking English literature, media studies and film studies, but as I said, I'm not fully definite. I really have this, before I really wanted to be a PR manager, which stands for public relations manager, and you work with people like YouTubers, companies and all things like that, and that is something I wanted to do. But after becoming more interested in BTS, I never ever wanted to be a director, especially a film director, because I thought I'm not good at leadership roles. I'm not confident to be like, right, this is what we need to do, this, like, that is not me. But the more I read into the concepts behind some music videos, the more interested I became into music directory. Is that what I say? But I would like to be a music video director, and I am really interested in that. I really want to do it. So I'm going to speak to my head of media sort of teacher, and I'm going to ask her what direction she thinks I could go in. Should I do an apprenticeship or should I do A-level? I am, at first, like this year, I've been thinking I want to do an apprenticeship, and it's been really hard because my parents and my grandparents are pushing me towards A-level, but now I am starting to think of A-level, even though my friends are doing an apprenticeship, and yeah, you get paid in an apprenticeship, that I still want to do. I'm like, I don't know whether I want to do which. So it does worry me, and yeah, I am still thinking about it. I'm also worried about, obviously, exams. I'm worried about, I want to pass, as long as I pass every exam in my GCSEs, I will be happy, and I've said that to myself. Yeah, I do want to achieve a grade 7 just to prove to teachers that have maybe got me down in the past by saying I'm not that good at certain subjects, to prove to them that I can get a 7 or above. And yeah, so I am going to try and work hard. I was watching a girl's video, and this like made me want to do this video. She was doing a year 11's advice video, and I watched it. I'll try and link her video in below. I can't remember her channel name, but I watched it and I was so like motivated, and I really want to start revising as I go along this year instead of just starting in Easter. I'm trying as hard as I can in my mocks, because our mocks are in November, December, and then we have some in March, so it's a lot of exams. I'm going to try and go to as many revision classes as I can, like, to get in that time. My timetable's been changed a lot, and apparently in December you stop doing physical education, which is PE, and you have a revision class instead. I'm not sure, that might just be for my school, and I'm not sure if we're definitely going to do that this year, but if we do, that would help out so much. And yeah, another worry is more of a personal one this year. We are starting to move house, and that's why you hear like drills and stuff going on, vacuums in my house. We're trying to tidy everything up. I'm going to have to take down these at some point, because we are putting up our for sale times in 2 weeks, and then people will start looking at our house, and then at some point we will move house, and that is getting to me. And I've said that to my friends. I am worried about moving. I don't want to move too far away from where I am now, because where I am now is, I enjoy where I am now, and I'm not moving school, so no one needs to worry about that. I'm not moving school, but I have lived in this house for 12 years. My whole childhood was basically in this house, so the fact that I'm moving, it is sort of getting to me. I'm starting to think like, oh my god, like we've always said we want to move house, but we've always like said it and it's not happened, but now it's actually happening. It's like getting to me. I'm starting to think, oh my god, I'm not going to be in this house anymore. I'm going to move, I'm going to have a bigger room, and it's just going to be, it will be good in the long run, but I'm still worried about it. And yeah, but like I said, I am worried about a lot of things this year. I'm going to try and enjoy myself. I do have a school trip coming up in September, October time, so I will be vlogging. Get ready for that, guys. I'm going to be going to Sicily in Italy. A bit of a tongue twister there, but Sicily is an island off the coast of Italy, I think. The trip is 5 days, so I'm going to be, how many of my friends are going? 4 of my friends are going, only one of them's a girl, so we will probably be roommates. Me and Courtney will be roommates, and then there's 3 boys that are my friends that are going, so it should be really fun, and I can't wait to vlog it for you guys. I'm trying to save up as much as I can for this trip, and I am worried that I'm not going to be able to save up enough money. Also, my sweet 16 and my 16th birthday is on the 7th of October, so I am getting ready for that. I am not actually asking for anything for my birthday this year. I am going to family members and friends. I'm just going to send a list of albums I might want. You don't have to get me one of them, obviously, but that is like something that I would like, but I'm not like trying to get people to buy me that. But other than that, my mum and dad, I've asked for them to just supply me with the money, so like the money that they would usually spend on presents for me, I'm going to save up on my debit card, and if any K-pop concerts come up, I'm going to put that money towards going to see the concert. I sadly missed going to see Stray Kids by Hyunjin, because we went on holiday the day that they would be in London and doing their concert, so sadly I didn't get to go to that, but I'm hoping they come back next year. Same with BTS and other groups, so that's why I am saving up my money now, because yeah, I have my Italy trip, so Christmas, Easter and my birthday, I'm just going to be saving up money for that, and yeah, so that's that. I'm hoping to have a party for my 16th, but my mum and dad said if we haven't moved by then it might not be possible, because my house is quite small, and there just might not be enough room for people to like come around and like have a party with me. So we're just hoping that by the time we've moved, it will be my birthday and I can still have my party, so that should be good. But yeah, that's all my worries. I've only drank half of my tea. And this video has been super long, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give a like, comment, maybe tell me your worries for year 11 if you're going into year 11, or if you have any questions about year 10, then please leave them in the comment section and I will reply and give you a best answer that I can, as I have experienced year 10. I know what it's like, and I know year 9s, if they've already started their GCSEs, they can get worried about year 10. But yeah, just leave a question in the comments if you have any, and yeah, bye guys.